All right, before I move on to the next big area of asset that I need, which is the voiceover VO section, I wanted to touch on organization really quickly. So that's something to keep in mind with, I think I touched on that already. I mean, obviously, I've organized quite a bit of stuff here, but also organizing your files. So you can see here, this is my main folder. Here in this folder, I have various just sub various file types kind of outlined. So my VO, when I get to that part, you can see here that I have the project file uh, for VO because you always want to make sure you save a project file if it's something you can save. So my project files and my source audio all kind of land in this VO folder. My sound folder contains various little sounds, and this VO folder contains the final output of the voiceover I record. So this is the sound that I actually put into videos, and whereas this was just kind of a dumping folder for the VO. You can see here I have some raw footage. This is where I just dump a bunch of raw video that I plan to include in my videos. This folder source pre, I named it pre because I was planning to use Premiere as a program for editing, but I did not do that. We'll see that in a bit. But here you can just see I have all my project folders for my video editing. And I'll touch on the programs I use when I get there in a moment. Source image, that's just like all the images I use in the videos. You can see here that it can pile up pretty quickly. So you might want to even have subfolders in which you have in which you place your images. So if you don't want to have to like sort through a big pile like this, which is not the most organized, but it works well enough. Source AE, in my case, I did create a short intro animation using a program called After Effects, and this is where I saved that file. It's the one thing I've done in After Effects because most basic animation you should be able to do in a video editing program, and I can show that in a bit. Here we have that Simpsons folder I mentioned earlier. This is where all my raw capture is going. You can see it's just a bunch of different recordings I've made of different games. Exports is where my final videos go. So after I'm ready to export, they end up in here. Bumpers, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I think that was the intro animation I created, as I mentioned. But yeah, just the idea here being create a bunch of folders for all your files because it'll, again, make your life easier as you go along and you accumulate a whole bunch of different things. So, all right, that's that part. Now we can move on to VO.